Hey there, welcome back to Take Break. Tonight we step into a tale wrapped in fog and old curses, a story that's been waiting in the shadows for us to uncover. A noble family has lived under a curse that only the eldest son can ever hope to break. The bloodline is bound to a secret that has haunted them for centuries. Last time we heard a dying baron whisper a prophecy. Wait for the right moment, and the warders will guide the heir down into the earth to learn the truth. The warning was clear: patience, or the curse will claim you. Our hero jolts awake, heart thudding, as the chill of the stone floor seeps into his bones. The darkness feels alive, pressing in from every side. Two silent silhouettes appear at his side, their black robes swaying like night itself. They move without a sound, as if they've been waiting for this moment forever. He can't make out their features, just a ghostly blur, while the fabric of their cloaks rustles softly. Their presence feels both a guide and a warning. A shadowy figure in black shifts its weight, snapping a finger toward the darkness. Its silent urging pulls me from the stillness, as if time itself were waiting for me to move. My mind reels back to the night my father lay dying, his breath ragged, his words a thin thread in the silence. He warned me that a dark legacy waited, patient as the stones around us. The image of my father's stern face sears into my thoughts, his eyes as cold and unyielding as the castle stone. That hard, unbending stare carries the weight of generations. He spoke of a curse that has haunted our house since the first baron, a darkness that clings to every heir like a second skin. The tale was as old as the stones, and just as unforgiving. Only the firstborn son of each generation ever receives the secret, a burden that none of the younger brothers can bear. The weight of that knowledge rests on my shoulders alone. His final breath carried those words: "When you understand, the truth will find you." I felt the promise settle like a stone in my gut, urging me onward into the unknown. He spoke of the ancient monastery that now lies in ruins, its stone walls blackened by fire. The tale says the first Kralitz baron stormed the place, leaving only ash and sorrow behind. According to the story, the first baron slew the abbot and set the monks ablaze, his rage turning the sacred halls into a nightmare of fire. The dying abbot is said to have cursed the baron's blood, sealing a darkness that would haunt every Kralitz heir for generations. On his deathbed, the baron warned his son not to chase the secret before the time was right, urging patience above all. He whispered, "Patience. The warders will lead you when the moment arrives," and the two silent figures seemed to listen, ready to fulfill the ancient pact. With his final breath, the baron's gaze never left the stone, as if the secret itself held his attention even in death. I fell in step with the mute, black-robed warders, their presence as cold as the stone beneath us. Their silent guidance felt like a thread pulling me deeper into the night. The corridor stretched ahead, its walls breathing fog, while the black figures moved ahead like shadows without souls. At the far end, the floor gave way to a hidden fissure, a secret mouth in the stone that the warders had known all along. The crack opened onto a stone stairwell that vanished into the earth, promising a path no living soul had walked in generations. I felt the chill of the stone bite my boots as I descended, each step echoing like a heartbeat in the hollow. A ghostly glow rose from the walls, turning the darkness into a dim, eerie daylight that seemed to come from nowhere. A soft, otherworldly glow spreads along the stone, as if the walls themselves were breathing light, yet there is no lantern or flame to claim it. The passage does not run straight. It coils and spirals, each turn pulling me deeper into the earth, the stone seeming to stretch without end. Ahead, the two black-robed warders move in a slow, steady bob, their presence a quiet reassurance against the crushing dark. Time loses meaning down here. The air grows thicker, the fog denser, and the endless steps feel like hours trapped in a single breath. At last the staircase halts before a colossal stone door, ancient and unmoving, its surface swallowed by the same ghostly light. The door's face is pitted and rough, etched with bizarre symbols that pulse faintly, hinting at a secret older than the castle itself. The old stone portal slides aside without a creak, unveiling a darkness that seems to inhale the faint light. A cold breath of air brushes past as the doorway widens, inviting the unknown. I step across the threshold, and a thick veil of mist rolls over the stone, swallowing the dim glow behind me. Every footfall feels like a whisper in this ghostly hallway. The fog hangs low, coating the shallow slope in a cold, gray shroud. It blurs the edges of the stone, turning the ground into a seamless sea of mist. From the darkness, deep, muffled roars drift toward me, as if some unseen beasts are growling far beyond the reach of light. The sound rolls like distant thunder in the fog. Sharp, high-pitched squeaks cut through the air, sounding like a twisted laugh echoing off the stone. They jitter the silence, making the cavern feel alive with mischief. Shadows dart and flicker just beyond the mist, their outlines shifting like phantom silhouettes. Each movement hints at something watching, waiting in the gloom. The silence in the cavern feels like a weight pressing down on his chest. Every breath he takes seems to echo with an unseen menace, as if the very air is warning him to turn back. His eyes catch the movement of the black-cloaked warders standing at the edge of the mist. Their silent vigil holds a strange, unsettling calm amid the gloom. They seem to be more than just guides. Their stillness feels like a shield, as if they are both leading him forward and keeping unseen threats at bay. Beyond the warders, the cavern stretches into a blackness that swallows light. He can't tell how far it goes, but the void feels endless. Strange markings begin to pulse faintly on the walls, their glow barely cutting through the mist. The symbols are unlike anything he's seen before, hinting at a hidden knowledge. A low hum reverberates through the stone, like the cavern itself is breathing. The vibration grows steadier, pulling him deeper toward whatever secret lies ahead. A faint hum vibrates through the rock, and the glow on the walls seems to pulse in rhythm with his heartbeat. He feels the ancient secret pressing against the back of his mind, as if the very stone is whispering its approach. Every step forward tightens the invisible knot of destiny that has bound his family for generations. Silence settles like a heavy blanket, broken only by the low, resonant thrum that grows louder with each breath. The air feels tighter, as if the cavern itself is holding its breath, waiting for the moment the hidden truth will finally surface. He stands on the brink, aware that any step could unleash what has been cursed for centuries. The cavern holds its final secret just beyond the veil of mist, and the story pauses on the edge of that darkness. What lies beyond will decide the fate of the Kralitz line, but for now the truth remains out of reach. Stay tuned as the hidden legacy prepares to unfold.